The new James Bond movie has entered post-production as we prepare to receive Daniel Craig's 5th rendition of the character in its 25th title, James Bond: No Time to Die. And last night, the 007 Twitter account posted a picture of Daniel Craig and director Cary Fukunaga saying, "That's a wrap on No Time to Die. See you in cinemas April 2020. Now, this James Bond movie with Daniel Craig comes at us as a bit of a surprise, as in the last James Bond movie, we kind of expected him to finish his James Bond career. But with the synopsis of this movie, we receive an explanation for the revitalization of Daniel Craig as he takes again the role of James Bond. And the synopsis says, Bond has left active service and is enjoying a tranquil life in Jamaica. His peace is short-lived when his friend Felix Leiter from the CIA turns up asking for help. The mission to rescue a kidnapped scientist turns out to be far more treacherous than expected, leading Bond onto the trail of a mysterious villain armed with dangerous new technology. So as anybody who has the skill set and abilities of James Bond would expect, he was called out of his retirement and asked to help with another mission. And that's where No Time to Die picks up for us. As well as finding out that the movie moved to post-production last night, we also received an exclusive picture from Empire that shows Daniel Craig as James Bond. Now, as you can see in this image, he isn't dressed up in his normal tuxedo, smooth and ready to go. He looks a little dressed down from what we're usually used to, and it has come as a little bit of a shock to a lot of the James Bond fan base. But given the synopsis and understanding that James was in retirement and had finished what he thought was going to be his life and his missions and doing everything, I think it's something that we can expect. And this photo, and the fact that this was one that they chose to share, is rather telling for a little bit about what we should expect for James Bond's character during the movie. He's going to have this little bit more laid back, because this isn't something he's doing anymore. He's doing a favor for a friend, and that's going to show as he's not going to be dressed up. He's not going to be pulling the whole James Bond part. And he's going to be retired James Bond who was pulled off of Jamaica to go and fulfill this mission. So it is going to be a little bit of a different James Bond movie in that aspect. And it will be interesting to see retired James Bond doing James Bond work and how that's going to affect the tools he has, the gadgets he has, and his overall outlook on the mission, and potentially his ability to complete this mission. Alright guys, as you have seen in the tweet, James Bond: No Time to Die comes out April 2020, so be ready for that. Also, let me know in the comments down below what you think about this potentially different character, in the sense that James Bond will be retired, he'll be dressing down, and it isn't his life to fulfill missions anymore. Do you think that's going to change the movie a lot for you? Do you think that's even going to be a part of the movie? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button. If you'd like to stay up to date in movies like James Bond, hit that subscribe button. And for all of you that stayed all the way through, thank you so much for listening. This has been Cosmic Culture.